YouTube gang. What's good? It's Deino. A lot of you guys know me from Instagram and TikTok at Deino bruh. But this is a special video because I wanted to share my fitness journey with you guys, my story, as well as how I became Youngla sponsored and what that looks like. For context, I'm an Ivy League student at the University of Pennsylvania studying in the Wharton School of Business. But I love to inspire others to chase aesthetics. And I'm actually interning at Youngla at their corporate warehouse in Los Angeles this summer. So I have a very special position and I kind of wanted to share more about my story with you guys so you guys understand that and bring more content for you guys as I move to LA and hopefully do more YouTube videos. But to start this video, I recorded my leg day yesterday. A lot of you guys know me for my anime legs. So later in the video, I'm gonna be going over all those things, but let's start with the leg day because I think that's a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. Gang. We better hit leg day, gang. Gang, gang. So we made it to the gym. I'm about to hit this leg day. A lot of you guys have seen my leg day tutorial on TikTok. Yes, I do all those reps that I put in that tutorial. I'm a volume demon if you want to call me that. I like to train like an anime character so I can become and look like one, you know what I'm saying? So I'll show you guys what I do in this leg workout, but we're going to do hella reps, at least 200 reps of movement. Should be gas. I hope to experience pain. Let's get it. All right, gang, so to start, I'm going to hit this hack squat for 6 total sets. I'm going to start with 2 sets of 30 reps each with no weight on each side. I like to go slow on the movement up, not on the negative, but the movement up, which you guys will see. And then for the last 4 sets, I'm just gonna put 1 plate on each side and do about 20 to 25 reps a set.
I wish that we were on TV, just like in Pokemon. You'd be a Pika girl in the Poke world. Yes, life would be so fun. I'd be a trainer boy and I would make the choice to go and search for you. I'd throw my Pokeball and I would catch them all. You'd be my Pikachu. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world. Oh, I want the gym badge, but you want my heart. Pika girl in the Poke world. And now that I've got you, we can never part. The Pokeball in my life's open for you. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world, just like a Pokemon.
Homie just came over to me and said, "Are you doing the One Punch Man routine right now?" So next we're gonna hit hamstring curls. I'm gonna do 5 sets of 25. Alright gang, on to calves now. Had to let the dogs out for this. But I'm doing 5 sets of 20 on this one. You want to go slow on the movement. I like to kind of bend my quads a little bit and then just focus only on my calves. You'll see.
I'd bring you sweets like rare candies, level up your love to give. And then you choose right then a sweet kiss TM. Super effective. Not even the elite four could stop us evermore. Together we can fall. Our bond would never break and there'd be no mistake. Our love would conquer all. You're my Pika girl in the Poke world. Oh, I want the gym badge, but you want my heart. Pika girl in the Poke world. And now that I've got you, we can never part. The Pokeball in my life's open for you.
So my legs are honestly cooked at this point, but I'm gonna hit this leg extension for about 5 sets of 20, just to burn the rest of whatever the fuck I got in there. I think after this, I'm gonna hit the posing room, do a bit of posing for you guys, but honestly, when I have a leg pump, my legs don't look as good as when I'm well rested. I don't know if you guys feel the same thing, but when I have a pump, I can't, like, the striations in my legs aren't as showing.
style, that kind of anime-ish training style, I bet you will have the sickest fucking pump of your life. But that's how I train my legs, honestly, and that's how I built these. My legs don't look amazing right now because I have a pump, but in the morning when I'm shredded, they will be lean and looking demon half. So I'll probably show you guys a clip of that actually. Yeah. Next morning, thought I'd just show you guys the legs real quick. But yeah, bro, that was my anime leg workout. Gang, you should try that shit out. Honestly, like, I know it sounds crazy to do that many reps, but actually in practice, if you try it, your legs will feel juicier than ever. And I promise you, your legs will grow. Now we about to go vibe to some EDM on the way back and then cook up some grub. I'll probably show you guys what I eat too, because why not?
She was like, oh my god, your music is the best. I'm not wet like I was in a pool. Sometime I was in school. Sometime I was in school. Sometime I was in.
A studio can modify as well as record your music.
Hold up.
So we're back in the crib now. I thought I'd show you guys my little post leg day workout meal. I get a nice fat breast of chicken. I usually throw these on my grill, and then I'll have 1 cup of these minute brown and wild rices. For me, I don't bloat with the wild rice as much as I do with like white rice, and I like the flavor a lot more. I think it's tastier. And then so I can get my fats in, I get a little Nana, and I put peanut butter on it. I try to do about a serving of peanut butter, but I just use a little spoon. I'm not too precise with it, but feels my gorilla instincts. This is my breast. It's a nice breast. I don't usually weigh my breasts, but for the purpose of this video, I guess we'll, oh fuck. Ow, hot breast, ow. So now it's 0. Let's plop that in. All right, it's about, about 7 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna eat that shit though. I'm hungry. Gang, let me put you on to the secret to a good chicken and rice meal. I use G. Hughes sugar-free Polynesian. I chopped up my breast and I just put a little bit of this on top, you know, or maybe a lot of it on top. Doesn't really matter. It's only 10 calories. Salt, pepper, mixed together, and I guarantee you that's like the most digestible chicken and rice you will ever have. Like, I promise, gang. Try it out. Damn, this lighting's fire. Okay, so story time. So in high school, I was not like this at all. I was actually pretty chubby and pretty insecure about my body. And after I graduated, I took this picture and I decided to change my life forever. I started eating healthy over the summer. I started working out about 3-4 times a week. And going into college, I started lifting pretty consistently. I started making some progress in beginner gains. And then we got sent home, I remember, my spring semester of freshman year. And it was then that I started getting really active on TikTok. I found Sush, who was actually my first real inspiration. He also showed me Youngla, and I learned about it from him. And I remember back in the day, he would post the funniest TikToks, and I was super inspired by him. And if anything, during quarantine, I decided to start buckling in, focusing on my fitness. And I remember I actually got featured in one of his TikToks for a coffee drink. I basically acted like him on the TikTok. I was like, what's good, betas? I got this fucking coffee from Starbucks. It's low cal. Alright, fucks up, betas. When I was a fat fuck a few months ago, I used to get like iced caramel macchiatos every day from Starbucks. But I gotta show you guys this other drink I figured out. It's fucking venti iced coffee. Blah, blah, blah. And it really meant the world to me that he featured me in a duet. At the time, he kind of shat on my drink, but that's okay. And I basically started working really hard on my fitness from that moment on. I started eating a little cleaner. I remember finding Remington James's cookbook and like his anabolic recipes for making low-cal pizza, egg white French toast, and things like that. And I started eating those things. And I went on my first cut during quarantine and ended up looking like this. This was about 2 years ago from now. This was back in January of 2021. So only a little over a year ago, I looked like that. Because I cut down in not the best way, I cut down by eating way under my maintenance calories, and I lost a lot of the gains that I had initially made. Going into sophomore year, I started my first big bulk. And I remember around my spring semester of sophomore year, I ended up looking like this. I looked bigger, a little fuller, but I was very stressed out during the time because I was recruiting for a Wall Street job. I ended up not taking so I could work at Youngla and pursue my fitness platform. But it wasn't really until the summer after that I really figured things out. I learned how to eat clean and eat 5 to 6 meals a day, and that made a wonder of change for my body. And going into junior year, I really found my training style. You guys saw in this video, I like to train like an anime character. I go very high on volume. I don't prioritize strength or anything like that. And I found that that's just what works best for my body, but it might not be the same for all people. Now, in terms of my Youngla story, I mentioned that I was heavily inspired by Sush back during quarantine. He actually showed me Youngla, and I remember I made my first purchase around the summer of 2020, and I got the clothes and I was like, damn, I've never bought clothes before that made me feel so confident in my own skin. I felt like they fit so well and they made me look muscular and handsome. And I got obsessed. I started buying every drop. I remember on Black Friday, I dropped like $400 on the drop. And so basically when junior year came around, I decided that I really wanted to get sponsored by them. And I started my own fitness account back in September of 2021. This is my first post, and we've grown significantly since then. I started to make anime edits with my posts because I thought they were fun and creative. And that's become a huge thing now, which I'm so happy about. Back in February of this year, 2022, Youngla reached out to me over the DMs just randomly. I was just training and I got this message and I was like, holy fuck, holy shit, I can't believe it. I was only at 4,000 followers at the time, which was crazy, but I had been posting in straight Youngla outfits for most of all my content since I started my account, and I would post daily outfit pictures on my story, tagging them and wearing the clothes, making it look cool. Because truly for the last year, 2 years, I only kind of wear Youngla, that's all I've been wearing, so it meant the world to me to get sponsored and to be able to rock my favorite brand. Even more than that, I was so happy because I got to be teammates with some of my biggest inspirations, including Sush, John Skywalker, D. Trent, Lex Little, Nile Niga, just to name a few. So now I hope to just pass that down to all of you. It truly is possible to get Youngla sponsored just through hard work, commitment, and really manifesting it and putting the time into it. And I hope to be a prime example of that. I came from nothing and just worked my way up to this point. So this summer, I will be interning at Youngla. I'm gonna be helping them with marketing, hopefully designing some new clothing lines, because you know Deino loves his fashion. I love to kind of cut the necklines of my clothes and custom them, like this stringer I customized. So I hope to work on that. But even more so than that, I want to be the bridge between our community that we've built and the brand itself. I want to be in the warehouse, answering questions for you guys, updating you on what's going on. And because of that, I felt like I should share some tips on how you guys can get sponsored too. So the biggest thing that we look for is for creativity and community building. You want to find your content style. For me, I found that my anime edits are what I do best. That's when my creativity flows and I'm able to make cool things that people are excited to see. And that relates to my community point in that I hope to build a community. When I was growing my account, I interacted with many other accounts, tried to make friends. You support others and they'll support you back, and that's really what I found. So yeah, and also smaller tips like on Instagram, try to find the posts that help you do best on the algorithm. So look at your best 2 or 3 posts and try to replicate those in new and creative ways in order to hit the algorithm and grow, because a lot of this is an algorithm game and you have to be able to grow on the platform. And at the end of the day, we're a clothing brand, so the best thing that will help is that you show up to drops, you help us hype our items, and you post really cool outfit pictures and content using our stuff and tag at Youngla in your content. That's the best way to get noticed by the brand. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Feel free to always DM me if you have any questions or you need help with anything. I'm always here for my gang. But yeah, that was my story and how I became Youngla sponsored and got to this point. I hope to make more and more content as I move to LA and hopefully show you guys really cool shit with the brand and, you know, my bizarre adventures in LA. Yeah, gang, I'm just here to inspire you guys. You're a sick fucking cunt if you want to be one, as this says. Chase your dreams, do what you want, never be afraid. Deino gang to the top. Much love. Like, share, subscribe. LA Deino coming soon. Gang.